This is Tejasvi from team BOT-1. I have created a Dash application on the sentiment analysis of Covid-19 tweets. So what exactly is sentiment analysis? Well, in very simple terms, it's a process of determining whether a piece of text is positive, negative, or neutral. A sentiment analysis system for text analysis combines natural language processing and machine learning techniques to assign weighted sentiment scores to the entities, topics, themes, and categories within a sentence or phrase. The purpose of this project is to get to know people's sentiment towards the pandemic and also to understand the sentiments of the people on the government's decision to extend the lockdown. So the current existing problem in most of the sentiment analysis solutions is that they only give the output as positive, negative, or neutral. Also, most of the algorithms cannot deal with complex sentences that require more than sentiment words and simple analyzing. So to make this solution better, IBM Watson tone analyzer can be used to determine the tone and emotion of the sentence. There are currently 7 different tones: joy, fear, anger, confidence, sadness, tentative, and analytical. Along with Watson tone analyzer, weighted sentiment analyzer, which is a rule-based classifier, has been used to determine whether the tweet is negative, positive, or neutral. This is the architecture of the project. Web application, and tweets are collected using the Twitter API and they are processed and passed to the tone analyzer. The tweet, along with its tone and sentiment, is stored in the Cloudant database. The web application connects to the Cloudant database and then displays the live graphs on the dashboard. But Tweepy, the library to connect to the Twitter API, has a limitation. The tweets that are more than a week old cannot be collected. So Get Old Tweets 3 is a library that allows to scrape data from Twitter that are older than 1 week without requiring an API key. So the tweets from each of the lockdown can be collected using this library. For each lockdown, approximately 1,000 tweets are stored in my local system because the Cloudant does not have enough storage currently, according to the plan. For lockdown 1, tweets were streamed until 15th of April 2020. For lockdown 2, tweets were streamed until 3rd of May, and so on and so forth till lockdown 5. These tweets are then sent to tone analyzer to identify the tweet, emotion, and the count of each emotion, and the aggregate sum of score of each emotion are stored in the Cloudant database. This is the basic output, JSON format output of IBM Watson tone analyzer, which contains document tone as well as sentence tone for each particular tweet. Sentence tone is the tone of each and every sentence in that particular tweet, and document tone is the overall tone of the entire tweet. So the Dash application is something like this, which is currently tracking the Covid-19 hashtag in India. So the Dash application will display the graphs of the sentiments dynamically and calculates the percentage of positive, negative, and neutral tweets along with the most frequently used words and accounts of each emotion, and the latest tweets are also displayed. This graph, x-axis, depicts the time at which the tweet was created, and this is the y-axis that represents the sentiment score of each tweet. This is the live count of the emotions of the tweets. So currently the joy emotion has the highest score, highest count. Because I've noticed a lot of people are actually happy with the lockdown because of the fact that they can better utilize the time to improve their skills. So the emotion that was the highest is joy. After that, the next highest is confidence, which means it's a writer's degree of certainty. Higher the value, more likely to be perceived as assured, collected, hopeful, or egotistical. The next highest is sadness. This pandemic has of course caused a lot of troubles and deaths in families so far, and yet to cause many till a cure is actually found. So a lot of people's tweets are about grievances. This graph shows the most common used words currently in the tweets. And this is the percentage of positive, negative, and neutral tweets in the current streaming tweets. This is the historical data, which depicts the score as well as the count of each emotion during each of the lockdowns. This is for the lockdown 1, this is for the lockdown 2, 3, 4, and 5. As you can see, there's a huge drop in the count of joy emotion from lockdown 1 to lockdown 2, 3, and 4. So this is the score of each emotion in each of the lockdown. The live tweets are also displayed along with their sentiments that are being calculated by the Vader sentiment analyzer. So this is the dashboard. Thank you.